Hey everyone, hope you're all good. Surviving the UK heat wave. I'm here in Southend, cooling off. It's lovely. I've come out in the evening, you just go for that evening stroll. It's nice and cool. Have a little look anyway. It's kind of like a lot of seaweed out here. The tide's just kind of coming in slowly. But yeah, it's great. It's just good to get away by the coast, It may not be Costa del Sol, but it's the next best thing. But I'll be going abroad later on in the year, so it was just good to get away, So I was just checking in, saying hi. I've not really been on the Twitter much. I've kind of been switching off with the football. I've been listening into spaces, but there's not a lot going on in it. It's all like transfers and everything. That's going to take time. So and obviously with us, we've signed one player, and obviously this Brentford player, that's dragging on. So it just feels as though there's not a lot to really say. I'm just waiting and waiting. But yeah, I've got to be honest with this football club. This is my football team, and it'll always be my team and my club. But sometimes you just got to take a back seat and switch off, because there's only so many times you'll be hurt, disappointed, and get riled up by it all. And then you just got to just chill out and accept your club's not going anywhere, and it's kind of finished under these owners. It's harsh reality. I know a lot of people say, differently, but I just don't have any faith in them, They're not showing me any faith. I reckon Sancho, Rashford and all that will put him back on loan. That'll be a last minute loan deal. Might sell a couple, but I think we'll probably get a last few transfers in. For me, I had high, when we got, that Wolves player, I can't bloody remember his name, but when we got him, I thought, yeah, that's good. I thought that's a good start. And then obviously we got linked to the Brentford player straight after. I thought, yeah, two good quality players. It's going to help our attack. I thought, well, we started early. I thought that's good. Started early, getting them in. I thought that's good. That's if we can get those two in, we might have to wait a bit for the rest, but we're getting there. I know we got to sell as well. But for me, it's I know it's not over. I know, but for me, so far it's very disappointing. Yeah, we've got one player in, he's good, but it takes more than one player to make a team. And if you've got great attackers, that's good. But it feels as though we're getting great attackers, but still got no midfield. We've got a goalkeeper that can't say for toffee. So do you know what I mean? We've got two shit goalkeepers. So it just feels very got no backbone, got no core. So it's no good having all these quality attackers, which we do need, if we don't have our midfield and goalkeeper sorted out. You've got to have a good core. It's very important to win games and get you through games. You can't just have attackers that are good. We need a lot of players in this team. That's the harsh reality. We need a lot of players. So yes, I don't know. I've not got any much hope for next season. I feel we won't finish 15th. I think that was just a bit mad. I think we'll finish higher up, but whether, I think I'd be amazed if we finished kind of 6th. For me, my expectation, no excuse, is kind of 6 to in top 6 minimal at least, and then getting a trophy. I think that's not unreasonable at all. I'm not expecting us to win the league or anything like that. I know that, but that should be our aim really. But I don't have much hope. I think we'll be lucky if we get 8th or something, and people will think that's great. But as much as I think we need better players, I'm not too sure about this manager. Because for me, he really let us down in that final. Whatever you think of Garnacho, he did let us down. It's like he should have played him. I think Garnacho needed to start or come on earlier, and I think he played Luke Shaw. So that doesn't fill me with confidence, And he felt like he knew what Andrew was going to do, but he didn't know what Andrew was going to do. Andrew said, "Yeah, I'm not going to play all this high line rubbish. I'm just going to park the bus and get me goal and win the cup." So there you go. He just seems very naive. So I don't have a lot of faith in this manager. I don't have faith in the board. I'm not going to blame it on the manager, because to be fair, it starts from the top. No faith in our ownership, no faith in the board, no faith in the manager. So for me, I don't know where this hope and faith is coming from. A lot of people are very blind to Ineos. I think we should be giving them a tight leash. You know what I mean? Not be so naive and just trust whatever they're saying. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. But I have kind of given up with this club. I'm not as worked up, because I've kind of switched off. I realise with these owners, we're not going anywhere. I hope that we do something. I hope that I'm wrong, because I want to be wrong, believe it or not. Because if I'm wrong, that means we're going to do better, because I don't want to be right. Because if I'm right, that means I've got to carry on with this crap, wait for these owners to go, So I don't want to be right. I want to be wrong, but I just don't have a good feeling at all. So actions speak loud words. There's a saying in life: if someone shows you where they are, believe them. as I've said that before. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But pre-season soon, it was just very slow. You need to get your players in early, you know. There's a pigeon there. Hello. But yeah, you need to get your players in early and that, you know. So I'm just not convinced. I'm really not convinced. Even if we get a last few ones through, I think we'll probably, for me, I think we'll have a last few players in. Maybe a couple of youngsters come through, but I think for where we finished and what this manager needs, it's not going to be enough. I just think it's going to be another suffering shite season. So, you know, you can probably have to watch Liverpool win the 21 next year. Unless Man City go, well, they're spending up mad, you never know. But yeah, we're just very far off it. For a club of our size, shouldn't be in this situation. But we are in it. And what can we do? But anyway, I have been enjoying my life. Even though I'm moaning about Man United, it's all doom and gloom. I'm actually enjoying my life and switching off from it. But it's good to like say hello to everyone. So I'm still here, I'm always supporting the club. But sometimes you just got to take a back seat and put yourself first. You know what I mean? Anyway, look, we'll see what happens. Enjoy the heat wave. Keep cool. See you later. Bye.